Have you ever wondered why the sky is blue? Has someone poured blue ink into the sea? Why is it blue when salt water in a beaker is white? What is the color of the sky near the sun at sunrise and sunset? Light from a flashlight is scattered from the beam by air particles. Scattering is the release of light energy by particles that have absorbed extra energy. Translucent materials scatter light as it passes through them. If a beam of light illuminates a rough surface or a cloud of small particles, some of the light is removed from the beam and redistributed in all directions. This angular redistribution is called scattering. The scattered rays go off in many directions, different from that of the incident light. The aerosol particles are usually a little bigger than the wavelength of light. They scatter all wavelengths about equally. The scattered light is on average white. That's why clouds are white and a smoggy sky is whitish or grey. The color of the scattered light depends on the size of the scattering particles. The phenomenon of scattering of light by colloidal particles gives rise to the Tyndall effect. When a beam of sunlight enters a smoke-filled room through a small hole, the Tyndall effect can be seen. The Tyndall effect can be observed when sunlight passes through a canopy of a dense forest. Do true solutions exhibit the Tyndall effect? Sunlight reaches the Earth's atmosphere. Many gases and dust particles are present in the Earth's atmosphere. The molecules of air and fine particles are smaller than the wavelength of visible light. These particles are more effective in scattering light of shorter wavelength than that of longer wavelength. Sunlight reaches the Earth's atmosphere and is scattered in all directions by the gases and particles in the air. Blue light is scattered in all directions by the tiny molecules of air in Earth's atmosphere. Blue is scattered more than other colors because it travels as shorter, smaller waves. This is why we see a blue sky most of the time. The sky appears dark to passengers flying at very high altitudes, as scattering is not prominent at such heights. As the sun gets lower in the sky, its light is passing through more of the atmosphere to reach you. All the blue colors are scattered away, and only the light of longer wavelength reach the observer. The light received by an observer mostly has a longer wavelength and therefore appears to be red. The same thing happens at sunset.